Your mind is a tool that you can use any way you wish. Your thoughts, as we know, program your reality. So if you're thinking dark, morbid thoughts, that is what the reflection of the world around you will entail. The thoughts that you choose to think, it's a choice, create the reality in which you live in. If you choose to believe that it is hard or difficult, then that thought will reflect upon the action, and therefore it will actually be hard or difficult to change the habit. You are not a helpless victim of your own mind. You are a master of it. And so how can we tap into this mastery of self-talk, which will allow you to literally accomplish anything and everything you've ever dreamed of? And this goes deep into the aspects of depression and anxiety, which becomes a negative feedback loop that we tend to fall into of I have depression, or I am depressed, or I have anxiety, or I am anxious. When we start creating these thoughts of I am or I have, then we actually become the label and manifest it accordingly in our reality. So is depression or anxiety some mysterious mental health monster that Big Pharma generates billions of each year to support you on? Or is it really just a side effect from the unnatural synthetic life we're living? To start off, I've been there before. I've had deep waves of depression, deep waves of anxiety and social anxiety, not wanting to go out. And this truly affected every single facet and wellness dimension. Now, the core of this video is the mindset has a lot of power. Our thoughts create our reality, as we discussed. You know this, it's pretty cliche stuff. Joe Dispenza and some other brilliant speakers on in this space continually talk about. But if we really dig into the idea of depression, it's something that is persistent. It's something that we constantly are going through, right? Even in the DSM-5, we see this consistently coming up of like, it's a label, it's a manifestation that we can't really find a root cause for. And that's certainly not the case. There's a root cause to every single dis-ease or lack of ease in the body. Every single dis-ease, there is a root cause approach to heal. And I could make this video all about nutrition and how we're deficient in B12, omega-3s, too many seed oils, lack of foundational foods for our vessel and gut health. I could talk all about environmental toxins and how mold, mycotoxins, heavy metals, microplastics are interfering with the orchestration of our mind and body, or how these synthetic environments, which are so linear and sterile, they aren't in touch with nature, that is causing us to feel more depressed and anxious more than ever before in the history of humankind. Or how our social lives have diminished quite a bit, especially since COVID erupted, and we've been in so much of an isolated state indoors, speaking of the synthetic environment again, and away from having prosperous relationships. Instead, what I'm going to pinpoint is the importance of your mind, your self-talk. What words are you repeating? What mantras, what affirmations are you saying? Affirmations aren't always positive. Affirmations can very well be negative. These are the thoughts that we're saying of, man, I don't look good when I look in the mirror. I'm unhealthy. I look so tired. I'm so fat, I'm so insecure, man, I have zero confidence. These words that we repeat are creating the manifestation of depression or anxiety. So when we clean up our thoughts and our mental health, which we do have conscious control over, it's not just all unconscious, we can begin to see more of a prosperous, vital life emerge within us and outside of us. So some key points you can take away from this is soft talk. Analyze what kind of soft talk is emerging within your mind every day. This could very well be words that are try, maybe, kind of, possibly, probably, sorta. Those types of words inhibit confidence in our language, and they cause us to feel flaky and there's too much ambiguity with it. So then it puts us in a hyper fight or flight state, because then we're unable to really get a stronghold on where our life is going and the trajectory we want to go. So therefore we get depressed or we get anxious, and depression is usually a manifestation of focusing on the past. So it's fixing up those thoughts of the past. And then anxiety, being anxious, is usually a result of not knowing what the future holds. So how do we come back into the present moment? Change the orchestration of our thoughts. Remove all those words like try, maybe, kind of, possibly, probably, like, someday, those types of words, and confirm it with solid talk. And I also encourage you just in general to start really focusing on those affirmations and really connecting the emotions to them. I am confident. Say it with me right now. I am so confident. I am so energized. I am filled with relentless energy. When you say that with confidence and feel it through the vocal cords, you truly will feel this rise in energy. I feel it right now after saying that. It's amazing. So I'm going to keep this video short, but ultimately the manifestation of depression and anxiety, it does start with the internal environment and what you're thinking and working with that, and very well detoxing the body, spending more time in nature, getting some sunlight, eating healthy, nutritious foods, surrounding yourself around social, healthy people. All these things will help you out. If you got anything you want to add in the comments, please do. We'd love to hear more about it, and any recommendations, any things that can help us spark a healthier relationship with ourselves, with our state of mind, our mental health. So if you're waking up drained, you're going to bed drained, you're feeling like you just lost a pep in your step with your testosterone levels, you don't have that vitality coursing through your veins, you don't know where to go when it comes to your workout schedule, you don't know even what your schedule holds ahead of you, and you feel like your nutrition is just all cattywampus and you can't seem to find a flow with what to eat because there's so much conflicting information online. Ultimately, you want to have that vitality coursing through your veins. This is what the InnerFit program is all about. It's a men's vitality program that is 12 weeks long. And we get started here on July 21st, which is super exciting. If you're interested in joining this, please book a call with me or head to liveinnerfit.com and you can learn more information about what this program entails. It's really the most epic holistic program on the market. I believe in this. This will be the 5th launch, so there's been over 100 guys that have gone through this successfully. I hope to see you guys on the other side of vitality, and stay healthy, stay happy, and affirm with me, I am energized.